Hi guys, so this is Paul and I heading off on our adventure in Jacobite. We are going away for up to 10 days. Hopefully we will get out towards Skye. Um, we need to play it by ear and step by step of the way just to make sure that the weather's good. The wind does look like it might pick up a wee bit on the Tuesday, Wednesday, but I still think it's doable. And if we can do it, it'll be great. We're at the Sound of Mull just now, past Loch Allen. The Loch Allen's down that way. And you can see it's a beautiful day. Holidays crunching up. This is us approaching Tobermory. You can see up there just where that boat we're trying to zoom in on. Getting a great tack on. Ferry behind it. That looks like fun. Looks like fun. Right guys, so this is us approaching Tobermory now. We're not actually going into Tobermory on the way north because we've got too much ground to cover today. We're heading to the island of Canna, which is just beyond Rum, the island of Rum. So we'll probably still got another 5 hours sailing to do from here. So we're going to keep on going. We'll probably pull into Tobermory on the way back and show you guys around that lovely little village then. Right, as for now, that's as close as we're going to get. The Sound of Mull does this thing where it's on a flood tide that it pours in from the bottom down by Oban, and it pours in from the top as well. And it does the opposite, of course, when it's on an ebb tide. So we're hoping that when we get a little bit further up, we'll go into the ebb tide, it'll start pouring out, and actually to give us some drive across and out past Ardnamurchan point. Because otherwise it's a long slog past that point. I usually find it takes ages to get past that particular lighthouse. But yeah, we'll be heading out through there and down towards Canna. It gets interesting out there. I mean, it's interesting here, it's beautiful, but it gets really interesting out there. There's a lot more wildlife, and the world that just opens up. Beautiful everyday islands. Yeah, it's going to be stunning, you'll see. Right guys, so we've been going for I don't know, about an hour probably. We've been motoring through past Tobermory, and we're coming out into our demarking point now, which is where the world really does start to open up. We've still got the mainsail up, although we're not getting much drive out of it, mainly because of the direction of the wind, and there's not much wind anyway. This is our demarking point here. It's the furthest western mainland point, and that's our demarking lighthouse over there. It's a milestone as far as sailing is concerned. We're still en route to Canna, and we're probably about 2.5 hours away. We're doing about 6 knots on Jacobite under engine power, because there's no wind. You can see it's flat calm. If you look ahead there, that's Canna up there, the flatter of the islands. The one to the right is Rum, a bit more mountainous Rum. And if you come all the way around, you've got Egg there, and that is Muck. We've just seen what looks like a pod of dolphins just off of Rum, so we're going to head out to see if that indeed is what it is. I think it is. We'll pick them up on the bull camera before I pick them up here. But yeah, it looks like there's quite a few of them, so it should be a bit of fun. Actually, I've seen them out here before, so it's not surprising. I'm just glad we get to show you guys them. Here they come. It looks like there's quite a few. You see the water starting to jump a little bit. You know, I'm not even going to zoom in that much because they're coming to us. Yeah, so that was about, I don't know, 50, 60 maybe dolphins. Not bad for the first day. Hopefully we'll see more. So guys, this is us coming to our first overnight stay. our first anchorage on this trip. We're heading into Canna Harbour. If you look over here, you can see there's a small ferry heading in there, Small Isles ferry is heading in there. That's where we're going to go. This is out the west side of Canna. Over here is Skye. Let's see the Coolins. This is the west side of the Rum, which is quite a big, quite a foreboding island. That's where we came from 10 hours ago, Oban. So we need to go in here, and there's visitor moorings that we can pick up, which makes it simple. Means we don't need to put the anchor down. There's quite a lot of kelp on the ground in here, so putting the anchor down, sometimes you can just grab a bit of kelp and then later find that kelp will pull away. So if you have visitor moorings, and they should have 10 according to the pilot book, then we will make use of them. Makes for a better night's sleep anyway, if you're tied up on it. I'm quite eager to go ashore. I believe that Canna is joined to Sandy via a bridge, which would be quite interesting to see. There isn't much in the way of wildlife to mention on Canna, except for the birds of course. The puffins are returning, and the once indigenous white-tailed sea eagles even visit from the island of Rum occasionally. There are also Manx shearwaters on the island. The island was at one time being invaded by rats, which were less than welcome, and thankfully eradicated in 2006. Canna became a part of the Kingdom of Scotland in 1266, under the nominal rule of the Lord of the Isles, which passed to the MacDonalds of Clanranald. More recently, however, it was purchased by Dr. John Lorne Campbell, who moved to the island with his wife, Margaret Fay Shaw, who was a scholar herself from America. Dr. Campbell in 1996 died, but before he did, he donated the island in 1981 to the National Trust for Scotland, who are currently investing in the island by fixing up Canna House itself. The Catholic church seen here on Sandy has been converted into a Gaelic study centre and renamed the St Edward's Centre. Much of the works within the centre were part of the extensive collection of Gaelic literature collected by Dr. Campbell, and so a testament for his love of the island and the Gaelic language itself. Hey guys, so we spent a peaceful night in Canna last night. There wasn't a breath of wind, it was a beautiful little island, and Sandy of course as well. You'll see some drone footage of Sandy. We are heading today to an island called Soay, which isn't that far from Canna. It's on the west side of Skye. We won't be spending the night there though, we're just going to visit it. It's got a funny wee entrance that it dries out, it comes up a metre, so we've got to hit it on a higher tide. We're on neap tides just now, but we're at the second half of the neap tide, so we'll be fine going in. We'll go in, I'll get a wee bit of drone footage in there hopefully for you, and then we'll head off. We're going to go to Loch Scavaig, which I believe is beautiful as well, so yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy that. So Soay was a property of the MacDonalds of Dunvegan from the 13th century. The author Gavin Maxwell, he bought Soay in 1944 from Dame Flora MacLeod of the MacLeods for £900. And in 1946 he set up a shark fishing venture with his wartime comrade Joseph, or Tex Geddes, as his harpooner.
Maxwell eventually abandoned his project, but Geddes continued it for a while and acquired crossing rights on the island. You can still see the remnants of his shark factory over here on the island, and there's a big boiler there as well, I believe, where they used to drag the sharks up and harvest the oil from them, which was quite valuable in that time. So this is Loch Scavaig, which is reputed to be one of the most awe-inspiring anchorages in the whole of Europe, and it's just at the foot of the Black Cullens. So we're going to spend our night in there tonight and have a wee poke around. Hey guys, so this is me landed on Skye. We've come in and we have anchored at Loch Scavaig, and behind me here you can see the Black Cullens, yeah, and there's Jacobite moored over there. So we're going to have a little bit of a explore along here just to see what we can find. A lot of climbers come to Skye for the Cullens. There's a little bothy up here I spotted with the salt tire on it, which is very welcoming. It's a nice clear night. You can see right across there. Peat, look, loads of peat. My daughter would tell me it takes a year for peat to grow 1 mil. Here's this little bothy. So yeah, you're going to get some hill climbers or mountain climbers that'll come and stay here before they go off on their climb. Look at that up there. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go for a bit more of a climb just to get a bit of a better view. That's my view from this height, but we're going to go a little bit higher. Just gravel our way up here.